So Aries, we have TikTok here. So before I clarify, I'm going to decipher this on my own first, and then we'll see what else comes out. With this TikTok card, I feel, Aries, you're waiting for something. I feel like you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for some time to pass. I don't know. It's either or here. Or maybe for some of you, you feel like you're running out of time, or you've run out of time. See, there's so many different things I'm getting from this card. And then we have here and now. So it's like, Aries, I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on the here and now. Okay, not the past, not the future, but the here and now. Okay, because your love life needs you to be more present. Not so much stuck in the past, and definitely not trying to decipher what's going to happen in the future. Okay, we have clean it up. So clean it up tells me that there's something that's going to be cleared up in your love life, whether you're single or not, it doesn't matter. And just, warning here, I feel like I'm going to say whether you're single or not many times. So just letting you know, you might get a little annoyed with that. But we have poised here, and poised to me definitely symbolizes that you need to come to the present here and now and stand in your power. I feel like clean it up means that there's something here that's going to be cleaned up in terms of your love life. Man, I am getting so many messages here. Spirit is telling me to check the book and clarify that poised card with the book. So let's do this. I've never done this before. This is new. But I feel like I need to follow my intuition and listen to Spirit with this one. So being ready, bringing something to light, being at best, your confidence. Yeah, which is what I said. It's about your confidence. But I feel like this is also something else. It's bringing something to light. Bringing something to light. That's definitely, that's replaying in my mind. Bringing something to light. Okay, something's coming to the light for you. Okay, in terms of your love life, I just want to make that very clear. No wonder Spirit told me to open that message. Okay, we have come to the edge. So Aries, definitely there's something here about you coming to the edge. Kind of like the Fool, you know, taking a leap of faith for some of you in your love life. I feel like this is, the fates are bringing you together, you and your soulmate. Okay, I feel like you have a deep knowing of this. It's your intuition is telling you that you know who your soulmate is, that you know who this person is, or that you will know who this person is. And if you're already together, there's something here that needs to be cleaned up in the connection, in the relationship. And someone's going to have to come to the edge to finish fixing this, because there's some building blocks here that haven't quite put themselves where they need to go in the relationship, if that makes sense. Let's just clarify. This is a very interesting reading already. Okay. Okay. Let's clarify TikTok for Aries for the month of February in their love life. Clarify TikTok. Clarify. Yeah. Let's get another one. Clarify TikTok for Aries for their love life. Clarify TikTok. Whoa, okay. So many. Not so many, but just the way they jumped out. Okay. Aries. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is someone who moves, but they move very slowly. Okay. Because it's something that is going to be long term. So it's like, you know, when something's going to be long term, it takes its time. It takes its time to manifest. It takes its time to come to full, you know, completion. So there's something here that's going to take some time, which is where that TikTok comes in. But then there's another group of you that it's almost like you're stuck in time. You're stuck somewhere in the past or in the future. It doesn't matter. And I feel like Spirit is telling you to release this. Release this. You have the sword to cut these ties. You have the awareness, the truth to cut these ties. So what is happening? Why aren't you doing this? I feel like it's hindering some part of your love life being stuck in that past. And remember, this can be vice versa. This could mean that the person you're dealing with, you know, could be stuck in the past. So take this as it resonates. In terms of your love life, let's see what the here and now is about. Okay. Here and now. Absolutely. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So we have the, it's so funny because I'm telling you to be here and now, but the Two of Wands came out, and the Two of Wands usually signifies making plans for your future. Sometimes it's about discovery, you know. I feel though, Aries, you just got to be in the here and now. Cut those ties from the past, because there's such a brighter future for you once you release these ties. Yeah. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which is telling me like, you're going to move, you know? There's going to be action that's going to be taken. Things are going to start moving at a faster pace for you when you release this past. I don't want to contradict myself because this is totally separate from that Pentacles energy that I was talking about. For some of you, you want to rush. You want to rush things. You want to rush to your future. You want to rush things between you and someone, or someone wants to rush things with you. It doesn't matter. But Spirit is telling you to be in the here and now, because everything's going to work out in a timely manner. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Let's continue. Excuse me. Let's see, in terms of your love life, clean it up. Why is it here? Why is clean it up here for Aries? Why is clean it up here for Aries in their love life? Why is clean it up here for Aries? Why is clean it up here? Why is clean it up here? Wow. Okay. Wow. So we have the Hierophant and the Justice card. So what this symbolizes to me is the fact that there are karmic cycles that are being cleaned up. There is truth coming out about certain situations, which means that it's gonna bring some kind of balance, okay, between you and a partner, okay, whether you're single or not. This Hierophant definitely symbolizes the fact that there is some potential for a long-term commitment here, but something needs to be cleaned up first. Some balance needs to come in. The justice needs to come in. There's some clarity coming in. I feel very strongly like there's some truth coming out. Bringing to the light. Something's being brought out to the light. Wow. Okay, Aries. Let's continue. In terms of your love life, why is poised here? Okay. Let's get another one. Poised. Clarify poised, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Clarify poised. Is that the one? Clarify poised. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Okay. Excuse me. Wow. Okay. Wow. For some of you, there is some kind of truth coming out about a third-party situation. Could be vice versa, whatever, however it applies. I feel also your confidence can be brought back by spending time with friends and really paying attention to your intuition, spending time with friends, allowing your emotions to flow. Someone finds you very attractive. I'm getting so many things with this poised card. Wow, it's so interesting because I've gotten this card before for other signs and it's just, it didn't do what it's doing to me now. So we have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords, or the Queen of Swords, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like something's making me laugh. So I did a reading earlier, and I think I said this was the Knight of Swords in the reading. Oh well, doesn't matter. But that's funny. Okay, so somebody here is watching you. You're watching someone. I don't know, however this resonates. But I feel like there's some clarity coming in for you, Aries, or from you to this person, or however this resonates. Aries, you could be dealing with an air sign. So it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that you could be dealing with. Could be dealing with a Libra. Water sign. Wow, I'm getting so many things right now. I feel like something's being brought to the light, and you see how his sword is lit up? Something is shifting here. There's a major shift coming your way, Aries, in terms of your love life. I will say that right now. The Page of Swords can mean, like, you know, curiosity. It could mean learning something, you know? And I feel like with the swords being here, it's just like some truth. I don't know why, but there's just some truth that needs to come out. Okay, let's move on. Let's continue. Let's see what happens here. So we have come to the edge for your love life. So let's see, why has come to the edge here for Aries? Why has come to the edge here for Aries? What do we need to know about this card? Come to the edge. Why has come to the edge here? Why has come to the edge here for Aries? For their love life? Why has come to the edge here for their love life? Okay. Yeah. We have the Page of Cups. So if you're not in a relationship, if you're single, I feel like someone's going to reach out to you and tell you the whole truth and nothing but the fucking truth. For some of you, not all of you. Could be a water sign, but not necessarily. I have many different signs here. Or you could be reaching out to someone and spilling your own truth. So take this as it resonates. Like I said, this could be vice versa. Coming to the edge just means that someone here is going to take a leap of faith in terms of a situation. So even if you're taken, it doesn't matter. I feel like one of you is going to come out and say something that either can, it's like, it probably will propel the relationship forward in a way that it hadn't propelled before, if that makes sense. So like something needs to happen here in order for something better to occur. I hope I'm making sense, because I want to make sure I give you everything that I'm getting, Aries, because I don't want to leave you or I don't want to leave this reading thinking, oh shit, I could have said this to Aries, you know, because sometimes that happens to me when I do readings. Like, I'm like, oh shit, I could have added this to the reading or that to the reading. So let's see. Why is the Fates here for Aries? Why is the Fates here for Aries, please? Okay, so I have to say this Fates card definitely gives me the star vibes, you know, the star card, which is Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an air sign, but not necessarily. I'm just giving you guys as much info as possible. But with the Fates here, it's like your hopes, your desires, I feel, and also just the Fates, the fact that the Fates are coming together to bring you guys together if you're not together. And if you're not together, it's bringing you together. And if you're already together, the bond is going to deepen. And there's the star again on top of the Empress here. To me, this could symbolize someone very nurturing, very understanding, very motherly. Could be fertility, the start of something new. Maybe a renewal of a relationship. If you're in a relationship or dealing with someone, and if you're single, I feel like this is the the birth of something new for you, something long-term that's coming in. Yeah. With the Ten of Pentacles here, it's long-term commitment here. It's your legacy. It's what you leave behind. Wow. Something that could lead to marriage for some of you. Okay. Let's see this soulmates card here. Why is this soulmates card here for Aries? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Why is this soulmates card here for Aries? Why is this soulmates card here for Aries? Why is the soulmates card here for Aries? Wow. Why is the soulmates card here for Aries? Oh my god. Holy shit. And we got the Lovers. Wow. Spirit just kept telling me to shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Holy shit. Wow. We have the most emotional couple of the tarot deck. We have you, Aries. We have the Chariot. We have the Magician. We have the Ten of Wands. Wow. Okay, let me decipher this because Spirit is telling me to grab all these cards. So I'm going to start with the King of Cups. The King of Cups could symbolize a water sign, okay? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But being paired with the Queen of Cups, to me, this is definitely that soulmate energy, the power couple, the soulmates, the ones that are emotionally entangled, like two people that are very emotionally, you know, I'm seeing the infinity symbol, the soulmates. Now, here's the other story I'm getting, so bear with me. If you're in the third party situation for some of you, or there's like this third party energy sort of thing, this could be you and then two other people. Okay? That's how I'm seeing it for the third party situation that I mentioned before. Okay? But that's for like 3% of you guys, okay? But what I'm seeing here though, so let's move on from that third party energy, okay? What I'm seeing here, Aries, is that it's something that brings you... Okay, the King of Wands is someone who overcomes challenges, okay? He's someone that really has a lot of he's a leader, you know? He looks at the bigger picture, you know, and I feel, Aries, you're getting to the point where you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're seeing that there's someone here that is your soulmate, or vice versa. Maybe they're seeing you, right? Or they're finally realizing, or you're finally realizing, right? And so this then comes in with the Magician manifesting this to become... Either if you're taken, it's to become more close to each other. And if you're single or dealing with someone, it's like you're manifesting to bring it together, to come together, to, if you're single and don't know who this person is, you're manifesting to bring this person into your life.